My kindergarten teacher, Miss Nelson, told me I could fly. Really, she said I could do whatever was in my mind, but when you're 5, it makes no difference. Mrs. Cox taught me how to read. She taught me the difference between the and thee and opened me up to a world far bigger than my eyes could see. My mama taught me how to write my name, and my daddy taught me what it means. Then, Mr. Walker said that even this moment is history. He said that it matters how we tell it because every victor is a villain in someone else's narrative, and there are stories that the history books don't get to. Mrs. Russell fed my hunger till I dang near burst, and read every one of my essays like they were works of art. She told me to keep writing, and I haven't stopped since. And when I found that words were only half the communication, Mrs. Mays put me on a stage and dared me to make my voice louder than my fears. She said that truth only requires a mouthpiece and someone will hear it. Miss Barbaro offered me friendship when I needed it most, and even made me give science a go. Mr. Todd said that learning happens in stages. Mr. Washington said that I was the best and brightest. Mrs. White said that there is courage in a first draft and grit in a second. And Mr. Basinger helped me unlearn the word impossible. And none of this made a difference, except that now I walk around like the sky is ground floor of the limit. When I feel anxiety creeping in, I tell it everything my teachers taught me. I say that I can do whatever is in my mind, and the world is so much bigger than the eye can see. I introduce anxiety to me. I say that even this moment is history and I get to decide how I tell it. I said that even my worst could be a work of art. That all I must do is speak truth and I know someone will hear it. I say that practice makes progress. And there's a difference between impossible and improbable because all my life my teachers told me I could fly. Really, they said I could do whatever was in my mind. And that made all the difference. Mr., Miss, Mrs., you make all the difference.